Welcome to the channel. Today we're counting down the best teacher and student romance movies of 2025. Stories filled with forbidden love, secrets, and shocking twists. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for more movie recaps. Now let's dive in.
Molly's assignments and her...
Number 5. Miller's Girl, 2024. Cairo Sweet is a brilliant and mysterious high school student who lives alone in a luxurious house while her parents travel the world. At school, she catches the attention of her quiet and struggling creative writing teacher, Jonathan Miller. When Miller assigns his class a personal writing project, Cairo chooses a bold and provocative story that begins to blur the lines between fiction and reality. As their intellectual connection deepens, their conversations become more intense and dangerously personal. What starts as mentorship slowly turns into a complicated psychological game filled with temptation, manipulation, and risky choices. Cairo pushes boundaries while Miller struggles to keep control of the situation. As rumors begin to spread, the relationship threatens to destroy both their lives, leading to shocking consequences that neither of them expected. This is a tense story about power, desire, and the dangerous line between inspiration and obsession. Number 4. After the Hunt, 2025. The story follows Julia, a respected college professor whose quiet academic life suddenly begins to fall apart. Everything changes when one of her brightest students accuses another professor of crossing the line with her. As the investigation unfolds, secrets from the university start to surface. Friendships between faculty members begin to crack, and the line between truth and manipulation becomes dangerously blurred. At the center of the drama is the complicated relationship between teachers and students, where admiration, power, and attraction can easily turn into scandal. Julia soon finds herself forced to choose between protecting her career, standing by her colleagues, or defending the student who claims she was wronged. But the deeper she digs, the more she realizes that everyone is hiding something. Number 3. Aap Jaisa Koi, 2025. The story follows a quiet and traditional Sanskrit professor whose life revolves around teaching and discipline. But everything changes when he meets a bold and free-spirited French language teacher who joins the same institution. At first, their personalities completely clash. He believes in strict values and routine, while she challenges rules and encourages students to think differently. But as they spend more time together, their rivalry slowly turns into admiration. Their connection begins to grow beyond the classroom, leading to a heartfelt romance that surprises everyone around them. However, cultural expectations and professional boundaries soon put their relationship under pressure. Now they must decide if love is strong enough to overcome the judgment of society and the risks of falling for someone inside the academic world. Number 2. Notes on a Summer, 2023. The story follows Marta, a young university academic living a structured life in Madrid with her boyfriend, Leo. But everything changes when she returns to her coastal hometown for a quiet summer vacation. Back in the place where she grew up, Marta reconnects with old friends and unexpectedly meets Pablo, an ex-lover who once meant everything to her. As the warm summer days pass, old emotions begin to resurface. Soon, Marta finds herself torn between the stable life she built in Madrid and the passionate memories of her past. What starts as a nostalgic reunion slowly turns into a complicated love triangle filled with desire, doubt, and difficult choices. In the end, Notes on a Summer becomes a reflective story about love, temptation, and the choices that can change your life forever. Number 1. Molly Maxwell, 2023. The story follows Molly, a shy and introspective high school student who quietly navigates the challenges of teenage life. Everything changes when she develops a complicated attraction to her young and charismatic teacher, Mr. Pearl. As their interactions grow, Molly begins to explore feelings she doesn't fully understand, while Mr. Pearl struggles with his own boundaries and responsibilities. Their connection blurs the line between mentorship and forbidden attraction, creating tension in both their lives. The story dives into the emotional complexities of adolescence, temptation, and the consequences of crossing professional lines. With every choice, Molly and her teacher face challenges that test their judgment, their morality, and the very future of their relationship. Molly Maxwell is a sensitive, intense look at forbidden romance and the risks of desire in a school setting.